everyone, Great Power 60 here. So I have another craft fair idea. I've forgotten who I got it from. If I can remember, I will link it below. I wanted to use up this pretty 6.5-inch paper pad, Season's Greetings by Kaiser Craft. I had picked this up at my multi-craft store, and it has some really pretty paper. I've used almost all the pretty paper, and I've tried to use it up, and also in there it's got some trim, as you can see I've been using. It's got some tags, and it has a few more tags and some border, some really pretty stuff. And when I saw this, I thought this would be a great idea if you wanted to put it in a stocking or hang it on the tree. Hanging it on the tree, it was an afterthought. I thought perhaps I could string something on there so that you can put a gift card in here and a few chocolates. You can put a couple of things, necklace, earrings, any gift that you want to put in here, and hang it on the tree. So later I am going to attach, I thought of this afterwards, this is a cute little stocking stuffer and a way to use up my paper, but it could also be really cute to add a hanger for it and be able to hang that on the tree, so we could put that in the back. So that was an afterthought. And I want to use up some of that paper, and I thought this was a really cute idea, and I'm going to have one on display to show you know, what you can do with it. It has Velcro to hold it closed, so it's quite secure, and it's just really basic, and you leave the bottom open. It doesn't have to be perfect, and I thought I would show you how I created these. I have 11, and I just want to make 12 of these. So let's put that away. So what I am using is the red tape. I find it seals it better. So you just use your paper, some red tape, and just a border, some maybe a little hot glue, a little bit of liquid glue that I'm using, and some twine. And basically that is it, and it's pretty much embellish it as you wish. I also have these little loop and hook, Velcro style. I think this is actually a Velcro company product with the positive and negative whatever, and that's what I use to close them with. I also have some of these. I don't have very many of these left for embellishments. Those are the adhesive pops, and that is it. So I just take the paper, and whichever way I want it to go, I just curl it. I'm just curling it to let it know that's the way I want it to go. And we want a pointy side, and basically we just want to fold these together. They don't have to match on the bottom perfectly. I mean, if you want to struggle with it, and if you really want to do that, you know, you could, but I just haven't. I don't think it's necessary. Now I'm going to take some red tape, and we're going to put it on here, and it doesn't have to go all the way down. You just want to secure it. And somewhere in here are my little scissors. So basically I just put a little strip on there. I'm just going to burnish it a little bit because I really like it to stick well. Take that off. And like I say, the first couple of times I did them, and I just, for some reason, couldn't get it to go the way I wanted it to. But once now I'm having trouble getting the red tape off. Oh, for heaven's sakes there, kiddo, come on. Let's get going here. Oops. All right, let's get the red tape off. All right, once we've got the red tape removed, we're just basically, kind of coning it. And that's all we're doing is just coning it. And it doesn't matter if it's open at the bottom. We just want to make sure that we have a spot to bring that down. And like I say, it doesn't matter at the bottom. If you want to, close it a little bit more, you can add tape to it if you like. But for this one, I'm not going to bother. The next thing I'm going to do is take the Velcro and put a piece at the top and then the corresponding match to it. I'm going to attach it there. And now I'm just going to add just a little touch. I mean, it's quite sticky, but just a little touch of hot glue so that when I bring this down to close it, and just hold it there for a second. Just hold it for a second until the hot glue. This one I've left open a lot more than I usually do. Usually I have it closed up a little bit better than that. And there we have. Now the first couple of times I usually try and open and close the Velcro so that it's not quite so stiff, but that's all right. And like I say, if you want to close it a little bit more, then you can do that. You can just fold that in a little bit more if you like, but I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to add this border. I have this, oh, I've got two left. So with this border, I'm just going to wrap it around. It doesn't matter how. I'm going to use some liquid glue to adhere it. I just find it works better. Just got to get the glue going here. I don't want it blurting out. Come on. Sometimes it just needs a little help. There we go. I'm just going to put it on there. Okay. And I'm just going to lay it on there, wrap it around. It doesn't matter whether it matches in the back or not. It makes no difference. We just want to get that nicely sealed. I'm going to use my bone folder. Sorry about the shaking again. I definitely got to find my little tripod. Alrighty, so now we've got that. I'm going to use my green twine. I go around about 3 or 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and then we will cut it. And then I just tie it in a bow, which I am not good at all. Pull that tight, tie it in a bow. And there we have it. I'm just going to add just a little dab, even though this one I actually pulled it quite tight. I just like to add a little hot glue to the back of the bow just to hold the twine up a little bit. Now, why is that all twisted here? There we go. Alrighty. And then let me see. Oh, I've got this little snowman. It's just to add a little something on there. You can embellish it with whatever you want. Let's see what little tag I could use. I could have this Joyeux Noël. I think that is pretty. Now I'm going to have to find some. Oh, I do have a couple left. A couple of little, what would we call these? Adhesive puff dots, adhesive dots, adhesive. Gives it a little dimensional. That's what it's called, a good dimensional. All right, and I'm going to close that down and put the dimensional right on the top, just so that it'll add a little dimension to it. And that is it. And that is all that you need. Thanks for joining me. I just wanted to show you that very quick DIY. I'm trying to use up all this paper. I do have a couple of other projects to finish off this paper with. I now have 12 of these, so I don't need any more. And I'll see you in my next video when I bring you another craft fair idea. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.